a medical doctor. If you see a lawyer today, it is not when he became a lawyer, or it's not that they called him to bar that he decided to be a lawyer. He decided to be a lawyer when he was at your stage. That was why he chose to do arts instead of sciences. Your choices of today is your life tomorrow. It cannot be different. If at this stage you decide to have girlfriends, you purposely chose failure over success. Chicken. If at this stage you decide in our own days, then obviously the chief of Ingumbe, Asize no nya ada ngumbe no nya na atazi mgbe. Okay. But is that you are at the critical stage of life. Your parents can send you to school, but they cannot choose for you to stay in class. They will be in their business. They can pay your school fees, but they cannot choose for you to read your book. It's a choice. If you want this seed of greatness to manifest, there is the very first choice every man must make. Every of us, the very first choice you must make. That is where other choices we hang on. And that was the choice we were advised from where we read. Do you remember where we read? Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 1. Do you remember that advice? He said, remember the Lord your God in the days of what? I want this camera to be a patrol. Don't just stand in front of me here. Be covering everywhere. That's what I told Shama. About master camera, you pick me, you pick me. Do you know you are going live? The whole world is watching you now. America, London, everywhere is watching you. So show me, bring my voice. Don't stand here as a master camera. Now, Lord our God, my dear, the first choice to make as a youth is to give your life to Jesus. If you don't give your life to Jesus, it will be difficult to make other good choices. Are you getting what I'm saying? If you don't give your life to Jesus, it will be difficult to make other choices. What do you know about Jesus? Nobody can love you like Jesus, the Son of God, our Creator, our Maker. Suddenly, he noticed that both of us, all of us, cannot please God. All of us cannot decide anything good for ourselves. That none of us can live holy for God. He said, I want to save my children. And he came. He suffered. He saw the hand of God moving in darkness. The Bible says there was darkness all over the place. Immediately Jesus knew what will happen. And Jesus shouted, Father, please forgive them. They do not know what they're doing. And God withdrew his hand. And Jesus said, anyone who is willing to surrender his life to me, I am ready to accept him. I know what to be a younger branch. I know the push. I pass it. At a time in my house, when we gather for family meeting, then my name was Mome. What is let me look for a nigga. A nigga will tell us his guy. Do you have a nickname? Who has a nickname here? Nobody again? Who? What is his nickname? Opinso? Opinso? Who else has a nickname? What's her nickname? Pablo. Good. Who else? What's her own? Eh? Emi skin. Okay. My own then was a moment. Okay. I got the name through two means. One, I was a professional footballer. Two, I was a hitman. So they normally call me Mome. Mome one. You know, I grew up in Onitsha. Mome one. How far now? Say no yawa. Something like that. It gives you joy. No problem. I don't have issue with your nicknames. Okay. Your nickname is not a sin, or it's not my problem. My own is that when we gather, my father will be telling us that in the olden days, when there is no money, they will sell one of the family child in order that they could train other ones. And the one they normally sell to raise money to train other ones is the one who is hopeless. And my father will now throw a question. If we want to sell somebody in this house, who do you suggest we shall sell? All my siblings will point at me that you should sell Mome. Use his money to train us. It was that hopeless. Do you know what saved me? What saved me is that one day, 21st March 1999, I met a man. This man I am introducing to you now. I met him. His name is Jesus Christ. I met him. The day I met him, he did not call me Momel. He called me by my English name, Prince. He said to me, Prince, Prince, I love you and I died for you. But you have never regarded me. If you will come back to me, I will be your father, you will be my son. I will prosper you, I will protect you, and I will use you. My children, can I tell you something? All those promises he made to me in 21st March, he has fulfilled them. He has always been my father. Since then I have been his son. He has prospered me tremendously. Oh yes, always he has prospered me, and he has been using me. That is a first decision you will take. I know that all of us want to be great. All of us want to be somebody in the society. All of us want to be an international figure positively. It's a good one. But decision to serve Jesus is what makes all these things possible. Jesus said it categorically clear. He said, without me, you can do absolutely nothing. I want to encourage you. Surrender your life to Jesus. You have only one price to pay. If you want to give your life to Jesus, you have only just one price. Just one price. If you will give your life to Jesus, it will cost you one thing. What will it cost you? Sin. The only thing it will cost you is what? Sin. The only thing to cost you is that you will stop womanizing. You will stop stealing. You will stop fighting. You will stop lying. The only thing you are going to lose, if I were you, instead of losing Jesus, let me lose sin. Remember, I told you, it is at this stage you must choose how your life will be. If you wait when you grow up like me, in old age, you don't make choices. You leave choices of your youth. If you see some parents now that is always regret